Alright, here we are with Chronicles of Darkness, Creepy Rashomon Marine Buffet, Mage the Awakening, 2nd edition, The Fallen World Chronicles, Episode 3. I am Devin, the storyteller, and to my left, we have Explain Why.
Nicole playing Leo Kelly, shadow name Persephone.
Kevin as Kaiser Vargas, shadow name Leviathan.
And Peter as Fyodor Patrov, as well known as Magister.
There you go. We did it, gang. We didn't fuck it up once.
Yeah.
I mean, you said the wrong episode number.
No, it's episode 3.
I was just trying to psych you out.
You bitch. You goddamn bitch. You goddamn bitch, D.
Didn't think about the smell, you
bitch! Alright, gang. What happened last episode?
A person who I cared about and who was like a good Christian man that was raising his daughter all alone turned out to be totally evil, a complete asshole.
This is not an allegory, people.
Like, he's a seer of the throne.
I mean,
he worships, like, the devil.
I
The
mean,
person who's specifically
The devil.
subjugating humanity is people he worships. Also, he's dead. He's also dead.
I mean, one of the seers is Paternoster, as in, basically a seer that oppresses people through religion, so...
Jesus Lord!
Yeah, he took your stupid religion and turned it into a thing.
Yeah?
Oh, fuck that
Your
guy.
Iron Age fairy tales fuel his power.
And, like, he also was dead and hanging upside down with, like, fucking symbols carved all over him and, like, black gooey blood pouring out of his slit throat and stuff. I mean, he has a daughter that's still in high school.
That's how he would have wanted to go. It's okay.
I mean, Jesus.
Throwing up his own acid blood.
So that's the thing. We still have to find his body, except we can't really go back to the dome where his body is.
I mean, we are gonna go back. we have a way to go.
I mean, daytime?
He didn't say anything about going.
Oh,
by the
he
day.
laughed when you implied that might be not.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about
I
that.
didn't say that.
Oh.
You were trying to make the jump to vampires, and he was like, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, we had a nice encounter with Pazuzu.
Fucking Pazuzu.
Kanazozo. Kanazozo. Kana?
Kanazozo.
Okay.
Yeah, he warned us about the phases of the moon and how to go. So,
He warned you about us.
We warned you.
which, if anything, would make us jump to the conclusion of werewolves or
Oh,
anything else based off of the moon.
He's undead though. Or it's the suit thing was undead.
We don't know the nature of werewolves. Maybe they're undead.
Maybe it's like a spirit trapped in, like, a moving armor. Like a ghost in armor.
No, it had body. We saw its hand.
Yeah.
It's gross fucking hand.
It's a zombie.
Well, we know it's an undead sea creature because lampreys. So maybe it's like, oh yeah, because
It's a
tides are based off
mantipus.
the moon. Yeah, tides are based off the moon, so you could jump to the conclusion that it's based off the tides. And at certain times, it has to go deeper down.
Yeah.
That's actually a good hypothesis.
That's Kaiser's putting it together. That's how he's like, yeah, that might work.
And then you snatched up some dead body.
We did. We found Aaron Paul, and he was totally dead.
And we ripped apart his body.
We didn't rip apart his body.
They said
It was very
To shreds.
It was very clean and straight lines.
It
That
cuts
was
to his face, just being like gaping and horrified.
it was an autopsy, not like a friggin'
a parasite
Blood
on
orgy.
his stomach.
Then we burned his body, so no one can ever find out what happened to him.
Did we? I thought we were gonna
No.
keep it.
Are we?
We're
Okay.
keeping
I don't
it.
know. These people we were kind of flopping on that, but then it's really dangerous because
I mean, I think we wanted to bag it up nicely in a Ziploc bag, put it in the freezer.
I think we should kill
we were
it,
worried about
right?
it being trapped.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, then we want to clean everything. So
we burn it.
Yeah.
We still need
I'm
for
still
the
keeping
connection
parts of it
stuff.
though. Like I'm keeping
I kept the hair.
like bits of like stuff from his liver, bits of different parts like that. I'm gonna boil it down and see what's in it to figure out what's going on with that. But
We need the body for connections.
I have all these little bits. And that fucking hard drive was inside of him, so
And a giant parasite
yes.
down to the stomach.
So that was a thing. Yeah.
You know what we could do is just take bits of his body, put it all around Atlantis 1.
So that when the police find it, they'll carve it a smiley face?
Yes. Or more like when that thing tracks us, it'll have to go on a big scavenger and be like, oh god, there's pieces everywhere.
Adventure!
They're like marking off on the map, and they're like, every dome has a smiley face in it.
A middle finger all across the domes. You not know.
They're like, I mean, I can't even be mad at this. The amount of planning.
I mean, if I was playing and someone else was the DM, that's exactly what I would have done. I would have sawed up that body into nice little brown packages and had them in dumpsters around the city.
That's actually what I want to do now.
Fucking Horcruxes.
So it would be a smiley face, so you look like a serial killer when the vampire finds it all.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's fine. They're not an owl spirit. They're an asshole.
I mean, if you want, that could be your first activity of the day.
Okay.
I mean, pretty sure we would
Body
be
disposal.
cooperating on that.
You sure? I could just do it.
You can.
I mean, you know how to set up little
Exactly.
stacks of packages. So you can just cut the body up like a butcher,
I was gonna say.
like the little Coke bags.
Yeah, I'm
You
really
cut
good
it
at
up,
that.
and I'll move the body
Yeah.
these
That's what I
parts
was-
around.
this is-
I need a couple pieces for my correspondence tracking, so...
You need a piece.
Yeah, a piece
Take
of
a pair
this,
of bones.
a piece of the
fucked up.
parasite.
I'm gonna look up wisdom.
I was gonna say, Devin, you might wanna. I mean, before we
I mean,
were like.
it's a cadaver, so...
Cadaver.
Still,
Okay,
it
when you
was a
start
person.
saying shit like, well, guys, really, it's not. That's the exact moment you want to look up wisdom.
Right? Because, like, it was a person at one point, and also, like.
You
before
want to know
this-
it's the grieving daughter.
Yes. No.
No, that's the
body.
other person.
Oh, right.
Not
But-
Sam Jacobs. We're going to him as well, but...
We're gonna do it as well.
Well, no, because, like, before it was just dissecting him, it was just doing an autopsy for what's going on. Now it's just
Disposing the body.
fucking with it for no reason. Devin, please pass me a straw.
Sure thing. Let me just... We're back. So the three of you have a plan. Let's recap what the plan is with this body.
So Kaiser shows up at your place wearing his Leviathan outfit. He's like, I have a plan.
Do tell.
And, essentially, we are going to chop up this body, leaving out bits like the liver, wrap them up, and plant them around town in the shape of a smiley face, leaving cryptic messages to throw this thing off our scent.
Yes.
And also possibly freak it out.
So, I mean, I probably have, like, butcher's paper.
I mean, you pack and
Exactly.
sell drugs to your drug dealers.
And also, I just sell, like, medicines out front. So, yeah, I totally. So, I'm going to go full on... I don't know what this
Breaking
is.
Bad.
Butchering?
Yeah, just literally being a butcher.
The butcher.
Cutting it up. I probably have bone saws.
Zzz.
Kaiser waits out
I was gonna say, I'm watching. I'm like, you might want to leave for this part.
You
I mean-
should leave.
After I ask you to put the body
I
on
mean,
the table,
you
of
could
course.
stay, you could roll, fail, dramatic fail, get a beat, get a condition,
And
another
start
beat.
throwing up everywhere.
Kaiser
Yeah.
knows his limits.
Don't you want beats?
Beats.
He's seen enough of his own blood to know he doesn't like seeing it everywhere.
Also, really amuses me because like my character looks really normal, like really plain, and she's just like,
I'm Persephone, guys.
All right. Well, this will take you guys up to lunch, and you have, a couple dozen to 3 dozen little brown packages that have been scrubbed and ready to go.
we are definitely going to use like death and life and matter or whatever to like scrub our signature. From
Yeah. Whenever you
these
place it
things.
down, you just like poke a hole in it so that the scent will get out.
So yeah, Kaiser has red spray paint. He's like, yeah, I can get around.
Awesome. Okay. Well,
You guys
I
have,
could eat.
Yeah, and with Fyodor, you have a map of the city, like in all of its levels too, like battle levels and drop levels. So you guys know where to drop it in relation to itself.
yeah. So Leo's like, so I could eat.
So could I.
Yeah.
You guys all head to your meetup.
I mean, I still got some scrying to do with space.
Okay, what are you doing while they're prepping?
Well, I guess, having some samples from yesterday, I can start figuring things out. Let's go back to the spells.
All right, well, you open that up. That'll pause. We're back. So, what was the first thing you're doing?
I'm using correspondence to figure out the connections from the parasite. I can get potency 4 pretty easily, and it doesn't cost me anything, so I can just keep on trying.
Okay.
So, what are its major connections of the parasite?
I guess it would be its breeding ground, which is that dead dude. and the thing that was possessing it.
Okay. So I guess I can go from the thing that into the thing that's been possessing it, and what are its major connections?
The major connections of the possessing thing.
Like if we found a new host, it could be something, or where it came from.
Its current major connections are its new host.
Shit.
It has a major It has a major connection to causing terror and suffering. Hunting its prey. And probably its long-term goals.
Okay. So you can go from the parasite, the spirit, to its new host and get two informations about the new host. What are its connections?
The thing possessing it.
Okay.
And its spouse.
Sorry, the ghost's spouse?
No, the person that's possessed. He's
Okay.
like 5 people deep now.
Just wanting to make sure.
He's fucking running the
I'm
Wikipedia
going from-
degrees of Kevin Bacon.
From the parasite to the thing that possessed it, to the thing that's currently possessing, and figuring out its connection.
Right. I just wanted to make sure that the ghost didn't have a spouse.
I mean, now it does. It's possessing someone. Okay. I guess let's look at the actual Aaron. What are his connections? So I suppose probably the parasite will be one of them. What will be the other major connection to Aaron?
Connections to Aaron, his coworker,
Okay.
like both of them.
Okay.
His drug addiction,
Okay.
and his job.
Okay.
The person who is being possessed currently is addicted to drugs?
No, I'm
No.
just talking about Aaron Paul, the dead
Aaron.
guy.
Sorry.
The new host has a spouse as being possessed by a spirit that wants to hunt prey and cause horrors and yeah. Okay. I guess Sam Jacobs' father, two Sam Jacobs. What are Sam Jacobs' connections? Like 3 of them.
His daughter, his mentor, and his mistress.
Mistress. Oh my.
I mean, if you're not married, it's not the mistress unless you're talking kink.
Don't shame him.
Maybe it was a mistress while he was still married, and now it remains.
Oh no!
Oh no, Nicole!
Okay. Let's see. If I cast the spell for locating object to go from the part of the machine to the machine to locate where it is, it gives me the location. And if I go around Atlantis 1, I can like triangulate which offshore location it will be.
I think if you spend a reach, you can just outright locate it.
Okay.
You have a sympathetic connection.
Yeah.
So you're over there.
Okay.
By the way, listeners, they were running away from a monster last session and were like being stuck by doors and shit. Peter has space too. He could have just walked through the bulkheads. We just found out now.
I could have faced through.
You could have just walked on through. You'd have been fine.
Yeah. Okay. Collection for the generator. Go to the parts of the generator. What are the generator's major connections? Like who owns it or who sold it?
The generator is owned by the Atlantis One Omni Geo Energy Consortium, subsidiary of the Scrum Foundation, a distribution of the KNG Holdings Corporation.
Okay.
You know, it just goes out to global companies.
So I was thinking. Okay. So I guess I can't find anything about its new owners and who traded it
It's currently an incubator for monsters.
Okay. Okay.
For arachnids.
Okay. So I guess I have some needs to go for. Okay. I guess the last thing I need is like getting some info on the location of the generator where I found it. Just normal investigation. Like, is there anything there, or is it just a site that doesn't even have power or something?
What are you looking for?
Mundane information on the location of the generator. So if I pinpoint it on the map, I know where it is. I can go to some archives, figure out, okay, what's this place?
What's supposed to actually be there?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be able to locate this fairly quickly through your Masonic cult.
Well, I'm also an architect. I have no
Yeah, and they
jobs.
can get you stuff fast.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, using your Masonic cult, you're able to figure out that it is one of those cooling capacitors.
Because they have to be cold.
Yeah, it redistributes the heat. It like takes heat off the main lines,
Okay.
so the cables don't like melt internally.
Okay, so that's an important part of it. I suppose it's powered by itself, so why would they need a generator then? For extra power to make the extra code? I suppose.
Maybe they just wanted to move the generator to a place no one would stumble into.
I suppose.
Says one of your Masonic friends, your cultists. Maybe they moved it so it could be isolated and people couldn't reach it.
Okay. I was thinking that with geomancy, I could just like change the ley line so it doesn't line up with the generator, so the generator isn't magically powered anymore and it fucks with everything on the location. But probably that wouldn't be the good idea.
Well, if it's been moved, but it's still working like it's in place, maybe it's still drawing hydrogen from the water.
Yeah.
Why is this guy talking like this?
He's trying to sound important so that you'll induct him into the magic mysteries.
Fair.
Would you like a spell? Would you like to call my spell, buddy?
Yes! Yes! You come back, he's self-mutilated a la Event Horizon.
Jeez.
Where we're going, we will need eyes to see.
That's a really cool movie.
Right.
Okay. So I think that's my general investigation for now. So
Okay.
You were doing much more productive things.
Meanwhile,
It's hilarious how in Vampire we were like, oh, should I? Well, at least I was like, oh, should I call the cops or like tell the worker because there's like a girl passed out back there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And now we're like straight up fucking.
we don't know right from wrong.
I mean,
I'm gonna pause while the fucking alarms are going by.
well, that,
Okay, now the things are gone, we're back. Just so many emergency vehicles. Anyway, so you guys all go to your arcade where you eat? Yep.
Yes.
no windows, no clocks.
No windows, no clocks.
Swirls before.
Swirls before pines. So yeah, you're there. You're getting your breakfast. No, it's lunch. Now it's just the dinner menu.
That's bullshit. Why aren't pancakes just all the time?
So an order of chicken fingers and fries, or a slice of pizza with orange soda.
Chicken fingers.
Definitely the chicken fingers. Fuck pizza. Fuck arcade pizza. Imagine.
Are you saying that in character to the waitress's face?
Yes.
Jesus
Care?
Lord.
Fuck the pizza here.
I'll have the same. Is there coffee?
Yeah.
I would like coffee.
Yeah, me too.
Sure thing. Would you like it Irish?
No.
Yes.
I'm sorry, would you like it adult-sized? Irish was determined to be culturally insensitive.
This is the 80s.
Did you just say that to her?
Is the correct
It's
year.
the 80s!
It's the 80s.
We
No,
don't have that yet.
I'll take that with a sling or light of
you don't have
please.
time, Freodor. Alright.
Yeah.
I would just like normal coffee with cream and sugar, please.
Alright, you don't want it afternighted?
No, thank you.
Just
I'll have mine double after nighted.
Very good.
black. Okay.
The first time we came here, you were really pouty that you couldn't get alcohol. Now every
That's
time
Halloween.
since then, You're like not ordering alcohol.
You know, Halloween. Need to get drunk.
You guys like eventually see the manager, and it's just Ira. I'm fucking with them. It's Michael. Michael was in trouble.
Kaleidoscope comment.
So yeah, when she's gone, and we're just here alone because nobody ever eats in here.
Those kids.
So we're heading back to the Russia Dome today.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a short running a rant to do for that, but
Yes.
That was going to take you most of the day because you have to see it around the whole city.
oh yeah,
You might have to wait till tomorrow.
Do we want to wait till tomorrow then? Then we have to keep it with us before then.
yeah, I should do that today actually.
Yeah.
I should.
I
But
will.
we also can't leave. We can't leave our other dogs though because it might.
You totally can. It's set up in such a way that you can.
Okay. I thought Michael Iron Man was like it's near a nest, so it might something happen, something.
It's fine.
Okay, never mind then.
You two should take today to prepare for this then. See if you can get your hands on one of those sewer removers. The grate removers.
Hmm.
That way we don't have to keep busting in.
I guess you could also investigate the arachnids, go to the marine biology center and ask what they know.
Well, the arachnids they're not gonna know anything, but they might know something about the arthropod?
Yeah,
The thing that was in Aaron.
yeah. I guess we can do that in the meantime. Okay. Let's.
Oh, okay, I'll take care of the corpse then. I'm gonna get my meal to go.
Jesus Lord. He's saying that right up in public.
So yeah, you're able to go, and you're going to go plant that stuff.
Yeah, I'll leave behind the collages I made of the two sea creatures. And yeah, I'll go on my little adventure around the city. I have
Alright.
sleight of hand and a lot of stealth, so...
Alright, you go around planting these little packages.
leaving cryptic messages, several of them.
Above and below city.
Yep. Fake Masonic pentagrams and messages, you can't kill a dead man. Money before people. We rise.
Jesus Christ. So you're going to turn this into an actual serial killer investigation.
Some of these are actually like movie references as well as blatant movie references. Don't
Don't feed them after midnight.
dead inside, don't open. Dead, don't inside. Just shit. Yeah, just a bunch of cryptic messages that.
We move the bodies.
Yes.
We never moved the bodies.
You never moved. You never found the body. The bodies, plural.
Shit.
And like the package is like hidden somewhere, so no one's gonna stumble onto it, but a bloodhound will find it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like they're up in like high places and like on top of roofs and stuff like that, just everywhere.
Like between two junction things and stuff like that, yeah.
Yep. So that's my afternoon.
It's a pretty good afternoon.
I mean, I
I
think
get ice cream at the end.
the best thing you do, like, take somebody, smear it over that cockpit in one of the trains and make it transport the smell around the city.
Oh yeah, I launched one onto
That's
the
the
ice cream.
circle.
What's that? Yep. That's the circle. Yeah, so one of them gets planted on the train, so it just goes around endlessly.
Oh my lord.
We're so bad.
It just doesn't fuck with wisdom, whatever.
We don't know right from
We don't
wrong.
run on
Now
humanity.
I want to play mage.
As long as I don't use the spell.
It's just like we saw, we watched.
Don't trust owls.
Yes, actually.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Because that's
cryptic-
actually
cryptic
that's
messages.
that's actually relevant to this.
Hang
But we don't
some-
know that, so that's amazing.
Reaganomics.
Hang some from the hangman's tree and make the owls pick it out and skin it all by themselves and spread that around.
No,
One's
because
in
we
the
need
tree,
no,
yeah.
we need to put it somewhere specific. Remember, we don't want it to get everywhere because
Yeah.
it's gonna fuck up the pattern.
Right. It needs
We're
to
putting
be
this in a
inside.
very specific pattern.
Oh, patterns.
So it looks like a serial killer. A smiley face.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. And yeah, this is just fine, listeners. It doesn't breach wisdom at all.
Doesn't breach anything. I'm all good here.
Is this not magic?
He's all right.
He is.
His left hand was cut off. He's all right.
I hate this doctor.
Why would she say he's gone instead of he ran away?
Or the room is empty.
So yeah.
Okay. What do you and Fyodor do to prep?
I think we're going to the Marine Biology Center.
Yeah, marine biology or other biology. Whatever would work for the arachnids and the isopods, I suppose.
I don't think we know anyone who knows stuff about bugs, but
I mean,
marine biology is for fish monsters.
Also known as whales.
yeah,
Fish monsters.
mammal monsters.
Alright, I think the Marine Biology Center was in the Canada Dome, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's wherever the or those were.
I think that's just someone being pulled over.
It's a very arresty sort of day out there.
Yeah, right? Don't worry, we're 26 floors up. Poor people can't get to us.
They're in the apartment.
It's coming from inside the apartment! Okay, so yes, the Canada Dome's Marine Biology Research Center, where they also take care of whales and stuff.
Yes.
It's in the afternoon. There's like some kids and teens coming through here. They go to the various schools here. People are talking about the whales they keep down here because they have like ways to move them up into the higher levels of the water and stuff. They're being rehabilitated and studied, and they have a lot more moving room because there's smaller domes that are kind of attached that have like ways for them to travel through. Cool. So yeah, you guys are just two normal people who aren't undead or anything, so it's actually pretty okay to just walk on in.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we asked for to speak with some biology experts because we're investigating these weird creatures, or we're interested in these weird creatures.
All right, so you're part of a tour. So how are you going to get to an actual science man?
To Masonic things.
Okay, all right. So you go to the reception desk, and there's a dude there in like a polo tee and shorts, and wearing sandals with socks on.
God, they let anyone into this.
And he's just sitting behind the counter. It's like, hey, can I get you guys interested in the scuba diving ride, or like a sub trip, or what?
Hi, are there any?
Oh, you just your fucking ring in front of him?
Yeah.
He like adjusts his polo shirt, and he has like a Masonic pen. He has a Freemason tattoo over his heart. He's like, oh yeah, how can I help? Are you the He like taps his nose like bewitched. Like a witch.
Everyone knows. It's the worst kept secret in all of Atlantis 1.
It's fine. A lot of them are, sleepwalkers, so it doesn't matter.
Kaiser's not even here to be disgusted with you in this version.
Why aren't you more disgusted, Nicole?
Why would I? He's part of some kind of weird secret cult thing? I don't know what that
Probably
is.
chock full of wizards.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I was here all along. We're looking for some biology professor that could help us identify some weird creatures.
How weird.
I show like the collage.
Serial killer collage?
Yes.
Um,
Pretty weird.
we have one of our specialists that came on in. She's pretty good with this kind of stuff. She's pretty controversial. It was pretty good that we got her.
Oh.
Why is she controversial?
She only comes out at night, and she has a lot of theories about whales going to war with each other over territory and shared religion. It's this whole thing. I'm here for a summer credit, man. Hey! Wait, do you know that you're a drug dealer?
No, no one knows that.
No one? Not even the drug dealers?
Like, the fucking gang members would, like, the main ones.
He's part of that
anyways.
gang.
Yeah, she's a supplier, so...
Wearing a fucking polo shirt and you're part of the Masons? What the shit? I don't say that in character, but
His
like,
dad's part of the Masons, and he's rich, so he slums it.
worst.
It's like that one kid from Attack the Block, the really white one.
Hey, you're Little Miss Sunshine, right?
Yes?
you know, kind of just like makes like a smoking motion.
Yes.
Are you also a wizard?
What?
Like there's a
I
secret
look
society.
genuinely confused.
Like
right
there's a
now.
secret society of wizards that run everything and hide it from people because they have unlimited power and control the government.
You've been smoking some of my stuff.
No,
haven't
he's
you?
a wizard. My dad is part of the the order. He like points to the tattoo. We're like an ancient society of people who control small businesses.
Is that from a band? Is there a metal band that I'm not aware of?
Are the drugs magic?
I'm gonna.
Can you make me live forever?
I'm literally giving him like the look of like I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, my dad's a third ring band, so you know, just tell him Chad sent you.
Yeah.
His fucking name is Chad. Of course it is.
I didn't realize there were so many of the diamond people here.
Oh, dang.
So like, does he have a name tag? Does it just say Chad, or does it have his last name on it?
It says Chad Pennington.
Okay, I'm taking notes.
Does
Does he have like? Does he have something on him? Does he have something on the desk that I can like swipe without him noticing that's his?
He's wearing a polo shirt. He is wearing a seashell necklace. He is wearing
Puka shell necklace.
puka shell necklace. He has one pierced ear. He's wearing ankle socks over his sandals.
Oh my god, the look on your face, Kevin.
I'm sure I'm glad Chad is one of those names you can say with just absolute disgust.
Chad.
It sounds perfect.
His hair is frosted at the tips.
These are not the answers to the questions I was asking.
I'm just describing
but,
him.
but that's fine.
Take a stool sample.
Trade him drugs for his stupid necklace.
He probably wears a necklace every single day, actually.
does.
So that's actually a pretty good thing.
Really wears that same outfit.
Every beer bottle he's ever drank is on the headboard of his bed.
Of course.
Cool.
So, I like your necklace.
Thanks. It's really like spiritual and stuff. It talks about how we're unified under the ocean.
This guy.
It just cuts to us at the arcade, like playing the crane machine, and there's just a bunch of those necklaces, like on teddy bear necks.
Right.
It just cuts to you at the arcade machine and like you've cleaned up after another body dissection.
Right.
And you're like, it wasn't it was premeditated, so it did not cost us as much wisdom.
I was like, I'm gonna do a frowny face in the Russian dome.
No, just cha, like CHA. Cha.
So, I'll trade you for it.
Sure, man. Like, well, what do you got?
I don't know, 2 joints. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. I got wizard drugs.
Oh my god, he thinks it's wizard drugs. He's gonna be one of those people that's gonna smoke it and like overreact because he thinks that it's gonna do something else. He's gonna be like, oh, I'm
Hey.
having magic visions out in the streets. I'm like, it's
Set
just
himself on
marijuana.
fire.
I didn't even
You
give
should
you
have
the
given
good
him
stuff.
pigment.
Oh my god.
Yeah, have some liver soap with fucking pigment, black heroin. Eat it.
I could probably make that. Like,
You
not
probably
pigment,
could.
pigment, but like,
We could make a killing.
I mean, you just have to gather some ghosts and meat grinder them.
right? I have death. I
Yeah.
don't want to do that. That's
Death and matter.
ghosts
I
aren't
mean, some
actually
ghosts are
people.
dicks.
Ghosts aren't actually people.
Not interesting.
No wisdom.
Right and wrong.
We'll just go to Terrell and Squib and with a blender.
All those baby ghosts.
You'll make an actual like ground ground beef grinder out of like salt iron, and just be like running it like a monkey playing the organ.
Picturing like fertilizing my weed with it, or my mushrooms more like, or something like that. Like growing off of that.
Mandragora weed.
Right?
Well, Mandragora is a vampire
Just
thing.
people screaming, holding their eyes while they're on drugs.
Monkey
So this is
weed.
horrifying. But moving on,
You
I
got the
have
puka necklace.
Chad's stupid fucking necklace.
You know what it says on the necklace?
Made in China.
Okay, obviously, but the tag also is from an arcade.
Yes. Is it our arcade?
No.
What arcade
Is
is
it the Red Devil?
Red Devil.
See?
How
You
old
wouldn't
are
even have to lift a finger.
How old are you, Chad? I don't ask. I especially know that voice gets really creepy. That voice. I realized after I said it how much that voice was.
Age is an illusion, man. It's our spiritual soul that matters.
Ugh.
You don't need to do anything. He's already dead.
What's this hell?
Chad.
Hell's Kitchen. What was
Red
this?
Devil, the arcade where we found that thing in the previous incarnation.
We stole the arcade machine. It was full of organs.
Yes, that was. Yeah. That.
One pierced ear and ankle socks. You guys seem to really enjoy me describing NPCs.
Frosted Tips were something that were popular in the 80s or 90s too, so he's ahead of his time.
Jeez.
And douchey looks.
I mean, I thought this was a weird trendsetter, basically.
Anyway, he gets up to buzz you guys into the area you're not supposed to go, and you can see that, and you can see his fanny pack kind of displays as he gets up, and he just buzzes you in.
He has a fanny pack?
He does have a fanny pack.
Is he triggering my mage sight?
No, just triggering your sight.
Okay.
The last piece of the collection.
What?
His outfit.
The Chad outfit.
Okay. Because you said fanny pack, and I immediately jumped to the insulin pump on the other
No,
side. So I was
Nicole.
like, wait, what?
It's just gauche, and it's that bright green-pink color that they came in.
Oh my
Just
god.
picture you attacking someone. It's like, I'm diabetic.
I'm diabetic!
Shut up, cyborg!
Everyone's a robot!
Stop speaking in robot, Nazi.
You're a skinhead! I just have leukemia. Stop talking German!
Oh my god.
Fuck. He buzzes you in,
Okay.
and he just tells you which, like, colored line on the floor to follow.
Sure.
Okay. It's like, I know mages don't have a masquerade, but, I mean, we do, right?
Sort of.
It causes people physical pain and mental pain and emotional pain when you reveal yourself to them.
I don't mean
Like a
that.
flasher.
I don't mean that exactly. I mean, that guy was just spouting every secret he ever had heard in his entire life at us.
I mean, he doesn't have a masquerade to uphold. He's a person.
He's a check.
Like, does your secret society care about that?
You know, we have some idiots around, so.
I mean, isn't the point of a secret society for it to be secret and
I mean-
not tell everyone that you're a wizard?
I mean, you know, we're not wizard there. We're, you know, a society that's even in the phone book. You can phone us up. We're for Freemasons. We're a public-facing society.
I'd be really mad if I called the Freemasons, expecting them to be masons that work for free. Be like, what? You're some kind of weird Illuminati thing? Do my driveway!
You know?
But no, he was legitimately telling everyone you were a wizard right in front of me.
Who do you think would believe him? I mean, his chap.
Ugh.
Probably stoned right now.
I mean, he's smoking. Everyone's smoking inside these buildings.
Exactly. So.
Everyone's smoking.
Okay. We follow the line.
Alright, there's an elevator. The line reaches down a few levels to kind of the, underneath all the tanks and stuff, to where, like, some of the labs are. And, yeah, it leads you into a back room to kind of the, biopsy labs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little plaque for, like, different marine biologists. Some of them's Veronica Booth, which he gave you the name of.
Okay.
I forgot that was her name, and we were just talking about Arrested Development a minute ago, so I was like, wait, what?
There's no one down here except for, like, her.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, you come up to the lab and it buzzes open. Like the doors slide open. It's all very glass and white porcelain here. And there's a woman in a diving suit with a diving helmet on.
Not a big one, though, right?
No, like it's a skin-tight leotard.
She's a normal lady size?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a SeaWorld outfit.
We just, like, walk in, and then King Zozo's, like, at work doing science, looks around, and like, oh?
Hi.
No, it's like a face shield that's tinted.
Hello, Professor Bluff.
Yes.
We thought that you might be able to help us with something. we're investigating some weird marine and other creatures, and we heard that you're an expert around here.
Chad buzzed you in, didn't he?
Yes.
Chad. Well, seeing as you're here, how can I help? What do you have?
For the collages, I guess also that arthropod corpse we found in the sewers.
I don't know if we should take it with us.
I mean,
It probably would help to identify.
It's an all dried out husk, so.
It's like in a
Oh,
bar
that
container.
husk. Yes, the husk for the spider.
Yeah, not for the autopsy.
Yes. This husk is for the spider, but
Yeah,
not for
Arachnid and arthropods. Isopod.
Yes.
She picks up the serial killer collage. And then she goes over to the husk and like kind of just picks up its little display you probably have it in.
Yeah. I guess your dev side will start triggering.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, definitely. She's dead.
So like we probably walked in and that's why he's doing all the talking. I was probably like
The humans are dead.
just like trying to keep a neutral expression, but my eyes are a little bit too wide right now.
She's super dead.
Like that other thing that tried to kill us.
Oh, yeah,
Do I get the
exactly
same type of feeling from
exactly
it?
the same.
Shit. Every diving suit is just dead in the city. Diving suits, man.
I've seen samples of this before in the city.
Is she wearing gloves?
Yeah. Like, she is a much smaller, slender, shapelier person in the diving suit. Like, she's wearing the mask on front and find, like, her hair's out. It's, like, long and black and stuff. Like, it's a person.
Okay.
She just has the mask on because she was working in the tanks. She's a Hulk.
Oh no! She's a Hulk!
She's a Hulk?
Yeah, she gets really big and angry inside her suit, and then she rampages around. She was bit by a lamprey. A radioactive lamprey.
You're just like, you have no
Dracula
words. You're
lookalike.
just stuttering around words right now.
I'm just gonna keep stuttering until I get what I want.
Okay, can I roll,
Defense? What?
probably
Initiative?
wits plus composure to see if she's breathing? And can I use
Wouldn't that be
death
medicine?
sight to help me somehow? What?
Wouldn't that be a medicine roll, just to be able to tell?
Maybe medicine.
Wits plus medicine.
Good. That's
That
a
thing you're
better,
good at.
actually it's
I mean,
one
those-
die less actually than my composure.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, my composure's 4.
Yeah, haha.
So 3 yes, 3, 4, 5.
We got so many d10s.
That's
Great.
It's nice.
Yeah, actually, it's nice to go back to rolling dice again.
Yeah. And it'll be like
2 successes. 3 successes.
Haha.
Ah.
No, she's not breathing.
Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know how strong she is. I don't want to get into a fight. Right now, she's just helping us. So yeah.
I've seen samples of this in the city before.
Which one is she commenting on?
The cockroach, spider,
Okay.
the arachnid, which is all the evidence you brought.
We brought the serial killer. He made another serial
Yeah,
killer
the collage.
collage of the art of the
I made
arthropod.
one of both.
Isopod?
Isopod.
Yep.
Alright, well, she's looking at the arachnid.
Okay.
There was a contamination of this in the Russian dome, they're saying. It was a rumor mill thing for a few months. Looks like the city wrapped it up. I don't know where it came from.
We did find it in the Russian. I don't say that.
What?
I don't say that.
I can say that, yeah. We did find in the Russian dome in the...
Oh yeah, you're fucking Russian. It's not suspicious. It's fine.
I'm an architect. I go out and inspect
I'm
it.
an architect.
But no, because fucking she knows, she probably can fucking know that King Mizoto was chasing bitches around that place yesterday.
Unless
Where's
the
like,
Nosferatu don't talk like
like
that.
fair, they probably don't. But just imagine it's like, oh yeah, we found it in the Russian dome. And she's like, oh, so you're the assholes. Like that's what I'm thinking right now.
I
Like
mean-
you're probably like, oh yeah, we found it in the Russian dome. My character's like,
There are workers
Oh.
going down underneath each dome each day to maintain it.
yeah, but
Hundreds of them.
yeah, but
Yeah.
how many undead diving suits are there in the city? Because we just talked to both of them within 2 days, talking about being in the Russian
She's
dome,
not an undead diving suit. She's just wearing a diving suit.
and she's undead. She's undead diving suit.
Oh my god.
So just saying.
Mage is fun.
You're like, oh
Right?
yeah, we found it in the Russian dome. My character's like,
She like picks up the crowbar under her desk and just hits him in the side of the head, takes his face off, he's dead.
He was a robot.
No, I'm talking like in Alien 3 where they hit Bishop in the face and it rips his face off and he's a person and his ears flopping off.
I was a demon all along.
You wish. Yeah, there's a case study on this from a drill site in Russia.
Oh.
They dug into a mammoth corpse. It was actually one of the first examples of bringing a Paleolithic arthropod back to life.
Oh, yeah, I think
So now she's come.
Arthropod. It's just a term. It's just a term for an animal.
Yeah,
We're just talking about the spiders right now.
yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I think we heard about that.
Yeah, Michael, I remember.
There was
he
something
told us
that
actually.
had deposits there. In the
That's a
mammoth.
rather obscure article. Very interesting. Yes, yes, it was in the fat deposits.
So yeah, I think we got some reports that it might be in one of the off-sites. There might be some people saying something similar.
In the off-sites? What off-sites?
You mean like not in the domes themselves, but in the satellite sites, outside of the main domes.
Huh. I'm not aware. Huh. Where did you hear that?
Did she like smell fear or something? Because holy shit. Oh, you're telling her all the secrets.
You know why you're lucky?
And you don't know what?
You know why you're lucky? Because Veronica Bluth is just like is super socially awkward. She doesn't interact with people. She's a science bitch. If Bruno was here,
I think we'd be like, oh, it's vampires, guys. These are clearly he's wearing a Dracula cape and everything. He went up low. I'm gonna
he's
go.
on the ceiling right now, obfuscated, watching.
Well,
It's actually very low lit in here. Like there's like low lighting because she has like bioluminescent creatures she's looking at. In the tank behind her, there's a very large octopus, like one about the size of a van, just kind of swimming along in the tank, and it's black and has red bioluminescent on it, just watching you guys. Your death sight goes off on it.
Shit.
it's a dead octopus. Octopus vampires.
Like it's come up to the tank and just kind of like put its face onto the tank, so it's like suckers are all out and stuff. You see its like beak. Its beak is like it's like in an array that looks like fangs, basically, like a maw.
That is a large octopus.
Oh yes, Bruno. We found him in the lower depths.
Lord. And
He's
he
a
doesn't.
vampire squid.
I don't think he Wait, no. You know what? Mage sight I think always triggers from supernatural stuff
I
or
think
supernal stuff. I don't remember which
I
one.
think
it is.
if some mages cast magic, you can sense that it's magical. But I don't think mine would trigger for a vampire
Okay.
because I don't have any death.
Okay.
He's a vampire squid.
A vampire squid?
Yes, they're found in the lower abyssal zones. They use bioluminescence to hypnotize their prey and drag them in, and then drink whatever blood and nutrients are inside of them.
Interesting.
The jaw's used to dismember the body and lap up the blood.
Interesting.
He's quite intelligent. Octopi and squids are some of the most intelligent animals that exist on the Earth. We only know a small fraction of them, because we have so little research done on our ocean depths. It's quite an alien domain of predators.
It's probably a really good career chance to get to move down here and research all these things firsthand.
There are so many amazing opportunities I've been introduced here. So many chances and experiments that I've been allowed to partake in. Many open doors.
So how about this collage? Frieder, show me the other collage.
I showed that.
I'm like, stop looking at me. It's like vampire squids are a thing, but that is not a vampire squid. Like, Jesus Christ.
That's a Bruno.
You want
Right?
He's
to
like-
roll for biology?
He's like giggling. He's like, oh, they don't even suspect a thing.
Oh, stupid bitches! She just basically said I don't drink wine! I taught her so well!
Oh my Christ.
I don't drink wine.
Just saying,
you're a
if
squid.
any of them have auspex and they were bothering to use it, they may be able to detect mages with it. I don't know how that works.
I don't know if Veronica doesn't have Auspex, but I think Bruno might.
And like, it depends, like, we're just some random people, so they may not bother turning it on. But I don't know. Just wanting to put that out there.
I mean, if they were a PC party, they'd be like, Auspex on everything.
These guys are being really suspicious coming in here with serial killer collages. Yeah, let's auspex the shit out of that.
Yeah, the squid form he has, it's like a big, large, like octopus that has like flesh in between each tentacle and stuff, like a cape.
So is he,
Size of a bus or a van.
is he on the, sorry, like this place where we're in right now, is this outside that I'm seeing him, or is it in like a tank?
It's in a tank that has access to the outside.
Okay.
And it actually has like a lid, like some of his tentacles are hanging over the side of the lid, just kind of coiling around.
Like in the room we're in?
Yeah. Like not in this room, but this room leads out to the tank area that the whole room is centered around, where there's labs on the periphery, and yeah, she's just kind of hanging out.
If there's actually the outside, unless it's an airlock, then it would be just quite pressurized. So
No, there's various ways this place is set up. Like there's tubes and stuff that head to different areas that depressurize.
So like,
this
I can tell
this
by
whole
looking,
tank area is self-contained. 'Cause that's how they take care of like the whales and like specimens they keep.
so I can tell by looking that he can get outside.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he
Because,
can take a move action and be in this room.
no, I mean like he can get to the outside.
Yes.
Okay, because just saying, I like going out there. And so far, I've ran into a diving suit that wanted to kill me, and one of those, whatever this thing is, a vampire.
A grapple machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
don't go outside.
Jesus Lord. Like, I knew it was dangerous, but I thought, whales, whatever. I can punch a whale,
Kill them.
It has dead black doll eyes.
right? Oh no. So what does she say about the other collage, Devin?
It's like this looks like a this is an isopod. There's a type of them that are in the rainforest. They chew into the tongues of fish, kill off the tongue, and then they sew themselves in and become their new tongue.
That makes sense.
Scythoaria? I don't remember the name of them.
That, huh.
How big can they get?
She like puts her thumb up and she's like, about this big, like the first joint of her thumb to the second joint. It'll spread itself into the back of the tongue.
Oh.
The one you guys have is significantly bigger.
I should add that on that collage Kaiser has, because he put like notes in
Xenomorph tongue?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
comparison between it and a regular sized thing. So,
And yeah, there's like size scale comparisons and stuff.
it's weird.
She's probably gaining a lot of knowledge about what we already know about these things, because this picture is made out of the knowledge of what we already know.
She like just like heads over to like she leads you to a different area where she heads into like where encyclopedias and books are kept, and she starts going through. Yeah, sea louse.
Sea louse.
Yeah, it's a louse.
Oh, makes sense.
Cymothoa exigua. It goes in through the gills, attaches itself to the tongue loses blood supply, the tongue falls off, it takes over as the tongue.
Huh.
She has a picture she shows you of fish in various stages of them.
We're fine. Does the one we have like look like exactly like that, or is there like one of the?
Bigger, angrier, more armored.
Okay, so it's like a prime criminal.
Dire.
Yeah, like
She
a guy.
kind of she's like, oh, so the one we got, you're like, well, it's like bigger. It's like, it's more dire.
As if someone used like life on it or something.
It just seems like it's like a. You know how there's creatures that are from a long time ago, like the Megalodon Shark or whatever?
Yeah.
What are those? I don't know what the word for that is though. Primordial?
Archaic.
I think it's primordial.
But she used the term dire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get that reference probably because it's a fucking D&D reference.
I know, right?
I mean, it's probably other reference as well, but
No, it's a D&D reference. She's a goddamn nerd.
game.
She's a goddamn nerd.
all right.
So where did you get these drawings? What? Do you have a specimen?
We did. I'm worried about lying characters. You might be able to tell I'm lying.
Mind control, tell me all you know.
I mean, you probably kept the specimen because it's not the body.
No, I know we kept it. I'm not
Okay,
telling
okay.
her that though.
Sure.
We have to steal that with our Nosferatu powers.
She's a gangrel.
Yeah.
With our Nosferatu powers.
She has animalism.
I mean, she's the daughter of the Nosferatu, so it's not that far.
Yeah, the biggest threat is that I think the species is hermaphroditic. They lay eggs in the fish that goes out through their body, gets into other animals.
Oh wow.
It's a parasite, it's a louse. They spread fairly quickly through a population.
How do they spread?
They lay eggs in the body, and then you take the
The eggs
body.
going through the gills.
Okay, so hey Kaiser, where did you put the lungs? You know, we need them back and incinerated, like right now.
They're in like 5 different dumpsters across 5 different
Oh, no.
It's a
neighborhoods.
treasure hunt!
Oh no!
I mean, presumably, like his entire body was fucked, right? So presumably, like
We took everything apart.
its eggs would have been dead too, not enough nutrients
I
or
mean,
something.
they could have just lived there waiting for it to die. Then I know they feed on the dead flesh, and that will spread it everywhere, really all around.
While you're talking with her about it, like, you can see out of the corner of the tank that vampire squid has its eyes up against the tank, and it looks like it's looking at your paperwork left on the desk nearby.
Oh, I
Say
like go up and
anything,
tap the
Nicole?
glass where his eye is, but like I would never do that. in
Frenzy!
That's a mean thing to do to fish. It scares them.
Right? But I want to scare this guy. I want
It's a
to go
laser
away.
pointer in the eye.
Just a lighter.
Fire!
Yeah, I was gonna say we light up.
Fire frenzy!
Again, all of the coolers sort of can be immune to that.
So, is there any more information that we might be able to get here, Devin?
I don't think so, unless you want to ask like weird questions about tracking them or something, or
Where they might breed.
Yeah. Unless I guess we want to disclose more information to them, or you want to say something about them being an undead abomination.
No. So, you said they're typically in rainforests?
I think it's a tropical species.
So, warm climates then.
Yes.
Okay. That's helpful.
Like, how dangerous are those arachnids to people and so? Are those arachnids?
I only read the report and that there was some issues with the team that found them. Apparently, there was an infection. Someone got sick. I might have someone who knows a little bit more, but I'd have to reach out to them later in the day or in the week. If I had your contact information, maybe we could coordinate.
Does she say it in that tone of voice?
Yeah, definitely. It's super sinister.
I look to Freodor.
Sure, contact my secretary. My Masonic secretary. That's not connected directly to me.
I'm gonna get them killed. And tortured for information. Maybe in that order.
What's the card for? Is it like for a business or for the Freemasons?
Probably some business.
Some business.
Some business.
Some architect business?
Sure.
What a curious set of architects you are.
I mean, you know,
I'm not confirming or denying anything at this point.
we're architects and the
Which hits a button and the door's shut and like other doors deeper in the saloon. It's like the hunt is on.
we're architects deep in the sea. We deal with weird secrets that get sucked up into the vents. So, you know.
Oh, well, glad I could help.
Thank you very
Education is so important these days.
You have to keep that story straight if anyone else asks.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for your time.
Vampire, undead creature, I curse thee.
We leave. It's like as soon as we're like far away, we're like, she was undead.
Oh,
Yeah.
another one?
Yeah.
And another diving suit?
Yeah. And the The
Are they
squid!
possessed?
The squid was also undead.
Squid had a human soul too, like you can tell with death.
And
It gives you
light,
soul
yeah.
sight, yeah.
That's, oh, wait, sorry.
I mean-
I missed something when I was originally talking. The squid also has, wait.
And
has souls?
all,
Yeah.
And,
so all three of them had human
Yeah, all
souls.
three of them had human souls.
and the squid had a human soul.
So it was possessed by some human spirits?
I don't know, man. I mean,
Soul transfer?
presumably life, like, we actually know what the...
You know what the Arcanum
Yeah.
are
They
called.
actually called those
Yeah.
things?
Yeah.
Okay. Presumably life could let you turn into animals. I'm assuming at higher, like,
Yeah, probably.
levels, whatever you want to call it.
Mastery.
At higher mastery. But, like, maybe, I don't know, but it's undead and it has a human soul.
Huh.
And it was also reading, like, it was reading paperwork if you didn't notice.
Huh. So maybe it is something sentient.
Yeah. And I'm just worried that the other diving suit, like, told this one that it was chasing people in the Russian Dome yesterday, and we walk in and we're like, oh hey, we were in the Russian Dome yesterday and we found this stuff. To this diving suit monster.
I mean, again, there are many people going into the under tunnels of each dome each day.
Yeah, but there's only one dome that yesterday had an undead diving suit chasing people. And then we were coming into another undead diving suit person being like, we were in that dome.
We didn't say yesterday, we said we were in the dome.
Still, that's way too close of a connection.
I mean, probably the closest connection will be that arthropod, because if the diving suit saw it in its mouth, and then we said, hey, we found this, it's bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, we just stumbled into everything. We need to go see Bliss.
Okay.
Let's find Caesar. Or, I don't say that. Let's find Leviathan. I actually don't know if I knew his name beforehand. I don't know if he knew my name, because, like, we didn't know each other
He
personally.
keeps that really close to the chest.
Right?
What his name is.
Like, we didn't really know each other personally. I don't know if you knew my name, because, like, we kind of knew each other, I thought, like, a little bit, just because, like, in acquaintances, because you knew the other guy that I knew. But, like,
Probably.
I don't know if we probably, none of us probably knew each other's names.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaiser never referred to you by your, like, either of your names ever. He doesn't know them, so.
Now we use shadow names and so on and so on.
Yeah, he goes out of his way not to learn it, because it's like,
It wouldn't be hard to learn it, considering you
Everyone
both
knows you,
been
yeah.
to my shop, which I have under my real name. But yeah.
As you guys are getting out and leaving the Marine Biology Center, it's like, connected to the dome system and whatnot, like to the edge. And it's like fairly well lit up, so you can like see the animal stuff moving by. You see the shadow of that octopus moving across, like as you guys are leaving, and like its bioluminescence is lit up in red.
You know,
Should we
wave
wave
at
to
it.
it?
I was saying I waved to it. So yeah, we get far away.
Huh.
We find a payphone.
We're in Canada.
I don't have a cell phone, and I've never
Right.
given you my home number, because that would be...
Huh.
Stupid!
Kaiser's just kind of around when you
Huh.
need him. Like,
It's like,
We need
we're in
like
Canada though, and Terrell Squib isn't that far away from here.
Kaiser doesn't seem to do much. He just, like, will show up at your, like, at your store, or just be at the arcade sometimes.
Your meetup place.
Yeah.
we need to find a way to contact each other.
Well, I could try pinging to a sympathetic connection. Nah.
I think I have ways to protect myself from that, and I usually would.
Right? If you don't like recognize it would be like a specific mage doing it, especially.
I mean, eh.
Okay, well, we should find him somehow. But we were going to meet up tomorrow to go find Sam.
Yes.
So I don't know if we're gonna be able to find Caesar today.
I don't know, after he's
Like-
done with that, he'd just probably head back to the arcade.
Alright, you guys head back to the arcade. You're back.
Why do you sound so thrilled?
It's so great.
So yeah, I guess I'm just there, waiting for you guys.
You guys walk in.
The evening menu.
Hi.
Hey?
Any trouble?
No.
Okay, we came across alarming situations. We should go see Bliss immediately.
Oh?
Alright. That's
I guess we should we call her first? It's usually polite to call before you go to someone's house, right?
I mean, she's basically a grandma. She's not gonna mind.
Alright, we go to her place.
I get my meal to go again.
alright. You head to her little church with a little garden out back. She's there doing work. So you're gonna go meet with your mentor,
Mhm.
Bliss.
Yes.
Alright, she is just hanging out, you know, in her garden.
You just have a garden 24, like, all year in this.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Just soil rotation and stuff, and you're good to go.
Electricity is basically free here, so it's just
Yeah.
water, I guess.
Just water.
Yeah.
Plenty of eels they filter it through.
So yeah, I guess we roll in.
You do.
Let's see, roll.
Hey, kids. How are you?
Alarmed?
Oh, what's wrong?
So, to start from,
Should we go in?
well, yes. I assume
No,
you're
it's
right.
fine.
Yeah.
No, this area's protected.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna not do this in character because we just went over it. I'm gonna give her a rundown of what we told Michael Iron Man the other day because we never actually told her afterwards.
Yeah.
And then also give her a rundown of this
The encounter, yeah.
with, the encounter with the other undead.
Do you tell her about the body being everywhere now and the parasite being possibly in the body?
That's not. That's privileged information.
Yeah,
she doesn't need to
she
know
doesn't-
about
like, that's not even important. But I do tell her that we, like, got rid of the body.
it. Oh, yes.
And yeah, that, like, the squid has a human soul, and
And it's also undead, and the walking suits are also undead, and they also have human souls.
yeah.
And also Leech Hand.
Ooh.
Yeah. We give her the rundown.
Like the Seer of the Throne stuff. And
Yes, yes,
yeah,
also that stuff.
That too!
That was part of the Michael conversation. I just forgot to
Yeah.
specify that. But yeah, Seer of the Throne stuff, the nest that he's probably hanging above and stuff. All of that.
Do we tell her about the... Yeah, I think we did tell her about the translocated generator and all the arachnids there, so she shouldn't know about that. About the translocated generator, we already told her about it.
Yeah, we already told her about that.
Okay.
That's a lot of things you're tied up into.
Yes.
Yep.
The further we go, the more things we'll cover.
Pretty thrilling.
Cards on the table. I don't know much about vampires. That's more of
You know, it's about
a Michael Iron Man Kaleidoscope Comet thing.
So are they vampires then?
I mean, does it sound like they drink blood and are dead and have human souls and can change into animals?
I mean,
I mean, it bit out his throat.
they... Veronica did say that it's a vampiric squid.
She did say that.
So we
oh,
kind of
so
know.
she said she doesn't drink wine?
No.
No, it's a meta. You're so old and bad at this.
I'm sorry, I'm from Russia.
Wow, Grandma.
With the same age.
Yeah, that's why. You're like, you're so.
So, there's vampires down
She was
here.
being coy, was the joke. It's a vampire squid.
Okay.
So vampires are also real, and they are here.
And Michael Iron Man said he interacts with people, a group, a special interest group.
Secret society.
Fuck, man.
What else is real?
You know, nothing and everything. It depends on who you talk to. Owls are pretty fucking real. Don't trust owls.
I keep hearing
Thank
that.
you, Eartha Cat.
You do keep hearing that.
It's just better.
Oh.
You never hear of witches and wizards having owls as familiars.
You don't really, which is weird because you'd think they would because
Like toads
owls
and
are
cats.
also
Toads,
Crows?
cats, bats.
like other
Not
like
owls.
carrion birds and
Middle-aged
stuff.
actors. So, if we wanted to get Kaleidoscope comment to tell us about this, because I think we're kind of knee-deep in this shit at this point. How would we approach that? He was being pretty friggin' coy.
Kaleidoscope Comet is a very agreeable, very open person. Michael Ironman will not mix his obsessions with his mage life. He's an independent.
So we gotta approach him when he's comment.
I mean, you could just tell them that we're friends of Michael Ironman, so maybe they'll get a hint.
Michael Ironman doesn't have friends. That would be very poor deception.
I mean, it'll be a description. We're acquaintances of Michael Ironman. Hint, hint.
So what, we're gonna go up to one of these things, these undead things that try to chase us down in the underbelly of the city and rip us apart, and we're gonna tell them we know about their vampire society.
We could... yeah, I guess that's a bad idea.
Does he have any kind of schedule where he switches personas?
He usually attends what he calls the all-night society, certain nights of the week, but I don't really keep in touch with him that much.
I mean, like when he's in Kaleidoscope.
That's what I'm saying.
Also,
Many of the wise here in the city, we don't associate with Michael Ironman as much as possible. Same with Kaleidoscope. He's fine, but he's very much a solitaire.
so I guess he's from the Independent Council?
He's a solitaire. It means he isn't part of the Diamond Ring Pentacle.
Huh. How about the other ones?
Not the Sears?
No, not that. The Sears I'm talking about.
Spectre is part of the Veil.
Huh.
He's a spy master. And we're part of the Free Count, the Silver Ladder.
And that's all.
I'm assuming, was that in character?
No.
Yeah.
Like that one fucking lava monster?
I taught you wrong. As a joke.
As a joke.
We all played it. It should me to go back on my lie. What? Oh my god.
Also, so looking at the connection of the arthropod, and it seems that it was possessed by a ghost, like you mentioned, and that has possessed someone else already.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's a ghost of horror and wants to terrorize people and feed and all. Not sure what's that going on.
Huh.
We both have an understanding of death. So, you still have got that ectoplasm, yeah?
Yes.
Between the two of us, we can probably track this thing
I
down.
mean, we've got a massive ghost here that's all about space.
Where's space help?
Space is all about tracking stuff, right?
We'll have her mess with Paradox.
I mean, she probably has a domain. Okay, let me just teleport it back here. Oh no!
Oh, fuck.
She probably has space 3.
No. You keep making assumptions and makes me look like an asshole. She has space 2. Mine 3, Prime 3, space 2.
Okay.
They don't let you bring bees in here.
Okay.
She's very focused.
Well, that's good. Okay, so yeah, we also have that ghost running around if you want to deal with that.
I mean, really, we should be dealing with the body.
Well,
Yeah.
Sam Jacobs and Talon Squid.
The ghost hunting company?
Oh yeah, the cadaver was working
Right.
for them.
Right. Huh. Sounds like you got a mystery on your hands.
Yes.
We've got a whole lot of fucking mysteries.
I'm assuming we also told her about the drugs.
Yeah, wow. Huh. I'll pass some of this information off to Michael Ironman, and he will probably pass it on to the proper people.
Yeah.
The information that we know that they're vampires?
No, the information about the thing that was hunting the diving suit.
Diving suit, those arthropods, the off location.
Last I heard, he was dealing with the spider rat things.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that's.
So I wouldn't worry about the. I wouldn't worry about the dead guy with the parasite.
Oh,
That
I
might-
wouldn't either.
That might take care of itself.
Okay.
I was more concerned about them tracking us with it.
Reveal sympathetic connection. And
Exactly.
whatnot. Okay. As long as it's scrubbed.
Taken care of. Taken care of.
I mean, Veronica did mention something about possible eggs that might be laying in the body.
Well, we wrapped those packages up tight, so, you know.
Did you puncture them afterwards? And
I mean, pinpricks.
well,
Also, presumably it had to get inside someone.
I mean, it was inside of the
So-
body.
So long as no one's eating it.
I didn't put these in a place where a kid could find it.
Right.
So.
Can I fucking start eating raw meat out of a bag?
I mean, kids are gross.
Homeless.
Right.
But I never was one.
Oh, Promethea.
Yes, I would follow the Terrell and Squib in the Sam Jacobs case. He was a seer.
Yes.
Yeah, he
apparently.
was.
And Iron Man wanted to kill him.
And he wants a lot of things.
Yeah. Okay.
How much of a threat do you think these vampires are?
I don't usually deal with them at the best of time. If you leave them alone, they usually do their own thing.
We made one of them very angry the other day, though.
I mean, you can just kill it if it tries to come after you.
It was really strong.
I mean, we never actually fought it, so maybe it was just intimidating.
No, I mean, I saw that fight with the monster.
Oh, yeah, true, but he was a person.
Yeah.
A mortal. A sleeper.
I mean, I'm sure if the three of you put your material together, you could conjure something up.
So you don't really deal with them. Do you know how to deal with them, though?
Michael Iron Man,
Yeah. Yeah.
they have minds, so I imagine if one was trying to get in my way, I would just make it stop.
Well, shall we prep for the Russian dome?
Yes?
We can go for Terrell and Scoop right now. Because it's far away from the Russian dome and we've still got some time in the day.
Do we? Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright, so you guys want to do Terrell and Squib?
Yeah, sure.
Oh boy!
We're expecting it not to be a huge thing, so I guess, yeah.
Let's pause. And we're back. So, you guys take a tram and head to the part of Atlantis 1 in the Canada Dome where the Terrell and Squib Pharmaceuticals branch is located. The Terrell and Squib building is kind of isolated on its own. It's built into the city structure the same way a lot of the other commercial buildings are. It has like police tape in front of it, and it is locked up.
So,
Caesar,
Yep.
this looks like a job for you.
I guess first off, it was try pinning your death.
Yeah, you have higher depth than me. So.
probably-
I didn't mean that. I meant picking a lock.
Oh,
Steely.
punch through the glass, reach around.
Because we know that he worked there, but
Reach around.
we don't know that it's supernatural yet, right?
Well, we know they have ghost ground up drugs. So presumably they actually don't ghost IRL.
Oh,
Also-
we know they're the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but like, presumably it's real, is what I'm saying.
1, 2, 3.
4 successes. Almost. it.
Lock picking?
Yeah. Breaking and entering.
It's not hard. It was kind of unlocked.
So Kaiser realizes that once he's done and just like, yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Your death sights are going off in here a lot. This place is permeated with specter auras.
I guess I'll
I'm gonna turn on my real death sight that lets me see ghosts.
Oh, everywhere.
Ooh, lots of ghosts.
You're getting the impressions of about 30 or so in the first floor.
Oh, whoa. Guys. There are ghosts everywhere. Like at least like 30 just here, just on this floor.
I was thinking, there's lots of ghosts, and that might be a verge, so I'm going to use my secret geometry to study ley lines.
As you're walking in, the windows and the doors that are made of glass have small handprints formed on them.
Well, shit.
Are there ghosts actually doing it, or is it just like a effect thing?
It's a thing that's happening.
Okay.
You know what I recall we forgot is we gave Michael Iron Man the camera. All the pictures that guy took, that might have been helpful.
Oh, he told us he'd get back to us when it's ready.
Yeah. Did any of us give him a number or anything? A contact number?
I mean, he knows Bliss. Bliss knows us.
I mean, this is Michael Iron Man, who, as I understand, is a fantastic dick. So I don't think he'd go out of his way to contact Bliss. I'm gonna take that camera out and snap a picture.
Flash, does it have a flash?
No.
You're saying no? Alright. I'm just going through the policy. Okay, so yeah, Nicole has a death to attainment that lets her actually see ghosts in the twilight. You don't need to do Clash of Wills, because you can see them. It's a mob of 30 of them. They're all kind of like closely knit together, children ghosts.
Oh.
They're mains, which are rank 1, like, repeating phantom ghosts. And they're just swarming through here, putting their hands on things. Dead little empty black eyes, and they all look pallid, like they starved to death.
And I'm going to activate Spirit Eyes so I can just see Twilight phenomena and spirits, just automatically.
Okay.
I'm going to use my prime sight to be able
Spirit
to...
eyes?
It's an attainment.
It's the for spirits what you have for death.
Okay, yes. Because that's not Twilight then, that's Shadow, right?
Yes.
Okay, just wanting to make sure I'm on the same page as everyone else here.
Is this place a node, a ley line, or stuff like that, a verge, possibly for the ghosts?
This place isn't a verge. This place is just, like, there's something wrong with it.
Okay.
It's not a ley line, though. It's not its own thing.
Okay.
Just where a lot of ghosts have been, like, basically corralled together.
Okay.
Okay, so there are at least to update you on what I had said previously. They're not just ghosts; they're children ghosts.
Oh.
Why are there this many dead children?
I don't think there was any massacre or mass disappearing of Antoine was there.
You might know more about this. If there's like tabloid stuff about missing kids or whatever. Or there's real news about missing kids.
Well, you lose people every once in a while. Tourists that don't go home, or like kids that get separated. You know, so there's like rumors and stuff that people go missing. Your Freemason Society has covered up a lot of people going missing over the last probably 6 months to a year.
Yes.
I mean, 30 kids out of a few million. That's not that much.
You know, we cover stuff.
They had to do a lot of Polanskis, okay? Covering up child disappearances.
Dark.
Fucking lord.
We do.
Thing is, they don't really know what happened to them. They just stopped the investigations and redirected them elsewhere.
Okay.
So these ghosts, will they attack?
I mean, you're in the place right now and they're all around you.
I mean, we can see them, but can they see us?
You can speak with them.
I can.
So can I, but you're better at it. So.
I mean, if you want to dispose of them, there are some ways, but
I'm gonna like.
let's talk with them first, maybe.
There's also, like, you can definitely feel the presence of other ghosts in this building. Things that are much stronger and, like, shadowier. There's like a pulse or a ripple coming from the top of the building.
So maybe we don't want to.
These things are basically gathering like moths.
Yeah, maybe we don't want to bother these because there's something way bigger upstairs.
I mean, if we leave them alone, then we'll have problems escaping down to them, if that comes to that.
I mean, they're kids.
I mean, let's still leave them.
I can also shield us from ghosts being able to hurt us.
Huh.
Let's
do that!
let's go somewhere private and do that.
Go around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up some shields.
Yes. Ghost
All right,
shield.
let's do the math. Pausing. All right, we're back. So Nicole is casting Ghost Shield. She has used a reach to make it instant. She's used a reach to make the duration an hour. She's used the reach to make the scale be from 1 subject to 5 subjects. And I think that's it.
Yeah, 3 reaches.
And then using your dedicated tool, you reduced your paradox die. So it was 1 paradox die, it didn't do anything. So yeah, it happens. You guys all have ghost shields. If any ghost tries to hurt you, oh, and you used a reach to upgrade it so that even physical attacks by ghost clash at wills.
Yes.
Cool.
Does that mean if they're possessing a body? Because it's not a physical attack from the ghost; it's their meat that's attacking you.
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Probably if they
That's a question you should put in the question sheet.
Probably enhance it with
Hold on. Okay, we're back. It was just a dickhead with a motorcycle again. So yeah, what were we saying?
that probably if the ghost enhances the attack with some ghostly stuff, then maybe we'll clash it.
Nah.
If it just, flesh against flesh, then it's not.
Something to ask that Discord.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Oh, cool beans. Okay, so yeah, you guys are mage armored with a death shield.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do?
March into this building, middle fingers out at all these child ghosts.
Right. Should we prepare some weapons or not?
What kind of weapons?
I can make them interact with Twilight and be their banes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you have any weapons?
I'm also not good with any weapons, though. Just to let you know.
Do I look like someone who punches people?
Ah, okay.
He looks at you,
I mean,
staring. He's also wearing that mask, of course, because
If I
with mage duties.
Okay, I think
You're up
that's
to mageanines.
good enough.
Alright, the Terrell and Squid building. So, because it's fairly late for the night, we're going to wrap up here. And then next episode, we will begin with the Terrell and Squid building, and then probably finding Sam Jacobs' corpse. And that should carry through for the whole next session.
yes.
Yeah. Cool.
So, you guys are prepped to enter the building, investigate, and deal with things that you didn't deal with as a vampire.
Could not have dealt with as a vampire.
Pretty
Alright,
much.
so I was Devin,
Nicole?
Kevin?
And Peter.
and this is sponsored by Nobody, signing off.